Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We're going to start with grade 9 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. So we're going to start with the lesson rational numbers. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is addition and subtraction of mixed numbers, multiplication and division of mixed numbers, and then we'll do integer operations with powers. So basically we're going to start with grade 9 book, Nelson book it is. So let's just start with the first chapter, that is rational numbers. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is addition and subtraction of mixed numbers. So we're going to learn how do we add and subtract the mixed numbers. Got it? So let's just start with the first lesson. Okay, so let's just start with the examples. Okay, here we are. Let's just start with the practice questions you have to. Okay, let's just start with question number 3. You have to add 7 whole 3 by 8 plus 4 whole 1 over 8. Let's just start. Seven whole 3 over 8 plus 4 whole. Okay, 7 whole 3 over 8 plus 4 whole 1 over 8. Got it? So you have to add these two mixed numbers. Got it? So first of all, they have like denominators. So you have to add whole number to whole number and fraction to fraction. So let's just start adding the whole numbers, 7 plus 4, and then here you can add the fractions. Got it? So it is 7 plus 4 is 11. Here you have the denominator is same, you have to add the numerator. So the correct option is 11 whole 4 over 8. Got it? The correct option is 11 whole 4 over 8. So let's just start the move on to the next one. Okay, the other one we have to between which two whole numbers the sum lie. The next one is 4 whole 1 over 2 plus 8 whole 1 over 6. Let's just start with the next one. Hmm. 4 whole 1 over 2 plus 8 whole 1. Okay, 4 whole 1 over 2 plus 8 whole 1 over 6. Okay, so you have to add them, 4 whole 1 over 2 plus 8 whole 1 over 6. So let's just add. So you have, they have unlike denominators. So okay, so the question is between which two whole numbers the will each sum lie. Okay, you have to see the sum of these numbers lie between which two whole numbers. Got it? So first you have to just look at the whole numbers. Here you have 8 and 4, 12. That means it would be between 12 and 13. Got it? The sum of this number is between 12 and 13. Got it? Okay, the next one is okay, let's just start with question number 6. Estimate 3 whole 1 over 2 minus 1 whole 1 over 5. 3 whole 1 over 2 minus 1 whole 1 over 5. So let's just start with this. We have to subtract. First of all, we have to make their denominator same. Just convert them into an improper fraction. It would be 3 times 2 is 6 and 1 7 over 2 minus 5 times 1 is 5 and 1 6 over 5. First of all, we have to make their denominator same. So the denominators would be, you have to make their denominator same. So it would be 10. So you have to multiply both this fraction by 5 and this one by 2. So you have to do 7 times 5 divided by 2 times 5 minus 6 times 2 divided by 2 times 5. So it would be 35 over 10 minus 6 times 2 is 12 over 10. Now they have the like denominators. You can just subtract them. Here you have 10. So 35 minus 12 is 23 over 10. Got it? When you divide, it would be 2 whole 3 over 10. The correct option is 2 whole 3 over 10. Got it? Okay. Okay, just look at the question number 8. Zofia spent 4 whole 1 over 3 or weeding her garden on Monday and 1 whole 4 over 5 hour on Tuesday. How many hours did she spend weeding her garden altogether? So you have to calculate total time she spent in her garden. So that means you have to add them. So just add both the fractions. They are 4 whole 1 over 3 and plus 1 whole 4 over 5. It is 4 whole 1 over 3 plus 1 whole 4 over 5. So you have to add both the fractions. So let's just convert them into improper fraction. Okay, so it would be 3 times 4 is 12 and 1 13 over 3 and plus 5 times 1 is 5 and 4 9 over 5. First of all, you have to make their denominators same. So their denominators would be 15. So it would be you have to multiply this fraction by 5 and this one by 3. Got it? So it would be 13 times 5 is 5 times 3 is 15. 65 over 15 and plus 9 times 3 is 27 over 15. Got it? Now they have the like denominators. You can simply add their numerators. Got it? So it would be 65 plus 27 is 92. 92 divided by 15. You can just divide and write the answer in the mixed fractional form. So let me just divide 15 times 6 is 90. You can 15 times 6. So it would be 6 whole 2 over 15. So the correct option is 6 whole 2 over 15. Okay. We just look at the question number 11. Determine two mixed numbers with different denominators that have the following properties: a sum of 3 over 5 whole over 4 over 5 and a difference of 3 whole 4 over 5. You have to find the two different numbers that have the sum 3 whole 4 by 5 and also the difference 3 whole 4 by 5. Got it? Okay. Okay, make determine, okay, you have to find two numbers whose sum is 3 whole 1 over 5. You have to find a plus b, that equals 3 whole 4 over 5, and also you have to find two numbers whose difference is 3 whole 4 over 5. Got it? So it could be any numbers. Got it? Whose sum is 3 whole 4 over 5. So let me just see. Okay, you can make two number with like denominators. Like for the first one is 1 whole 2 over 5 and plus 2 whole 2 over 5. Let's see. If you just add the whole numbers, 2 plus 1 is 3, and you can add the fraction, so it would be 3 whole 4 over 5. So these are the two numbers that when added make 3 whole 4 over 5. Got it? Okay, and the one you subtract make 5 whole 5 over 5 minus 2 whole 1 over 5. If you subtract them, it makes 3 whole 4 over 5. 5 take away 2 is 3 and 5 take away 1 is 4. So it could be any numbers. Got it? So these are the two numbers that when added make these numbers. Got it? Okay. Let's just move on to next one. The next one is multiplication and division of mixed numbers. So let's just start with the next one. Okay, let's just start with the practice question. Let's start with question number 6. You have to estimate 2 whole 1 by 5 times 2 whole 5 over 6. So let's just start with the first example. 2 whole 1 over 5 times 6 whole 5, 2 whole 5 over 6 it is. Okay, so first of all, you have to convert them into improper fractions. So it would be 5 times 2 is 10 and 1. 11 over 5, same thing you have to do with here. Same thing you have to do here. 6 times 2 is 12 and 1. 17 over 6. Got it? So multiplying fractions is very easy. You have to multiply numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. Got it? Let me just use the calculator. 11 times 17 is 11 times 17 is 187 and 5 times 6 is 30. You can divide and write the answer again in the mixed fraction form. So let's just divide 180 by 30. 30 times 6 is 180. Got it? So here you have 7. So the correct option is 6 whole 7 over 30. Got it? The correct option is 6 whole 7 over 30. Okay, the next one is determine the value of, let's just look at the question number 7. Calculate each product. So you have to find 2 whole 1 over 6 times 4 whole 2 over 3. Let's just start with the first one. 2 whole 1 by 6 times 4 whole 2 over 3. So let's just multiply. Got it? You have to 6 times 2 is 2. You have to convert them into improper fraction. 6 times 2 is 12 and 1 13 over 6. Then 3 times 4 is 12, 13, 14. It would be 14 over 3. Got it? You have to do numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. So you have to do 14 times 13, that would be 182, and 3 times 6 is 18. You can divide them by the common factor. It would be, you can divide them by 2. Got it? 2 times 91 is, and 2 times 9 is 18. You can divide them by 9. So 9 times 10 is 90. You are left with just 1. So it would be 10 whole 1 over 9. The correct option is 10 whole 1 over 9. Got it? Okay, the next one is, just look at the question number 8. Determine the value that makes the equation true. You have to find the missing value. So it would be 2 over 3 exponent 7. Okay, that is the missing power. Basically, you have to apply the rules here. For example, you have a over b times n. You can write it as a exponent n divided by b exponent n. That means n is the exponent of both the numerator and denominator. So it would be a exponent n divided by b n exponent n. Got it? So that means here the missing exponent is 7. Got it? Same thing here, it will be 2 whole 1 over 2 missing exponent. 2 whole 1 over 2, the exponent is missing. And here you have 5 exponent 4 divided by 2 exponent 4. Got it? You can just look at here, 2 times 2 is 4 and 1. 5 over 2, that means the fraction is exactly same. That means an exponent would be, because they are equal. Here you have the exponent for both numerator and denominator is same, but this one is written in the bracket. That means the exponent here is also 4. Got it? Okay, just look at the question number 9. Calculate each power 3 by 4 exponent 3. So you have to do 3 by 4 exponent 3. So exponent 3 means you have to multiply 3 by 4 3 times. Got it? And we know that multiplying fraction means multiply all the numerators and all the denominators. Got it? So it would be 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27. Then 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. So it would be 27 over 64. Okay, the next one is calculate each quotient. Now you have to calculate the quotient. Got it? 2 whole 2 over 5 divided by 4 over 5. So quotient is a bit different from multiplication. Got it? What you have to replace the division sign to multiplication. Got it? How? Just replace, like 5 times 2 is 10 and 2. 12 over 5. Replace this division sign to multiplication, and then you have to reciprocal this term. Reciprocal means you have to interchange numerator and denominator. The reciprocal of 4 over 5 is 5 over 4. Got it? You have to interchange numerator and denominator. Whenever you are going to replace the division sign to multiplication, you have to reciprocal the term right after the division sign. So it would be 5 over 4. Got it? You can cancel out. They are the common factors. You are left with just 12 over 4. And when you divide, it would be 4 times 3 is 12. So the correct option is 3. Got it? So the correct option is 3. Okay, let's just do another one. 2 whole 7 over 8 divided by 2 whole 7 over 8 divided by 3 whole 5 over 6. So let's just replace the division sign to multiplication. So it would be 8 times 2 is 16 and plus 7, 23 over 8. Let's just convert into new improper fraction. 6 times 3 is 18 and plus 3 is 23 over 6. Okay, just now let's just replace the division sign with multiplication. It would be 23 over 6. We are going to replace the division sign to multiplication. Then you have to reciprocal the term right after the division sign. It would be then 6 over 23. Got it? They are the common factors. You are left with just 6 over 8. Divide them by the common factor. It would be 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 4 is 8. So it would be 3 over 4. Got it? Okay, let's just look at question number 11. Show that the two calculations are equivalent in each set below. Okay, the first one is 4 over 9 divided by 2 over 3. And the other one is 4 divided by 2 and 9 divided by 3. So you have to show that two calculations are equivalent in each set. You have to see if they are equivalent. Okay, let's just solve this side. You have to replace the division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term. So it would be now 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 3 is 9. And 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. So the correct option is 2 over 3. Got it? Okay, now you have to solve this one. 4 divided by 2 is 2 times what number is 4? This isn't the fraction. The numerator is dividing by 2 separately and denominator is dividing by 3 separately. Got it? So 4 divided by 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4 and 3 times 3 is 9. So see, both the calculations have exactly same answer. Got it? Okay, you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, that is integers operations with power. Okay, so now we're going to learn when the power involves how do we solve the integers then. Got it? Okay, just start with question number 4. Let's just calculate negative 4 times 15 divided by negative 10. Negative 4 times 15 divided by negative 10. Okay, first of all, you can cancel out the negative signs. Got it? Then just multiply and solve. 15 times 4 is 60 and 60 divided by 10 equals 6. Got it? So it would be 6. Okay, just look at the question number 5. Determine the value that makes each equation true. You have to find the missing values. The first one is the missing value exponent 3 equals 27. So you have to see which base has the exponent 3 equals 27. Got it? You can write 23 as exponent form. It would be 3 times 3 times 3. Got it? That means that equals 3 times 3 exponent. So that means the missing base is 3 exponent 3. Got it? The missing value is 3. Okay, let's just look at the other example. It would be the missing base exponent 5 equals 32. Okay, the next one is missing base equals 5 equal 32. You have to write down 32 as the factor of some number whose exponent is 5. Got it? So you can write it as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. When you multiply, it makes 32. That means 2 exponent 5 equals 32. So the missing number is 2. Okay, let's just look at question number 6. Evaluate. Let's just start with the first one. Negative 5 exponent 3. Negative 5 exponent 3. So that is a negative sign. So you just have to do 5 times 5 times 5. Got it? So you have to do 5 times 5 is 25 and 25 times 5 is 125. So it would be negative 125. Got it? Okay, the next one is negative 6 square. Okay, the next one is negative 6 square. Now you can see the negative 6 is inside the bracket. So you have to do negative 6 times negative 6. Got it? And negative, and when you multiply two negative numbers, it makes positive, and 6 times 6 is 36. So it would be positive 36. So it is positive 36. Okay, the next one is, let's just look at question number 8. You have to evaluate each expression without using a calculator. So you're not allowed to use the calculator. You have to solve the expression. Let's just start with the first one. 5 times negative 2 exponent 3. Okay, now you can see negative sign is the part of 2. Got it? So the exponent is 3. Let's just solve this part only. So you have to do negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Got it? So when a negative number has the even power, that means the answer must be a negative. 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. Got it? Now you have to do 8 times 5 is 40 and 5 is positive. 8 is negative, so negative positive, the answer must be negative. So it would be negative 40. It would be negative 40. Okay, let's just do B part. Negative 4 times negative 5. Negative 4 times negative 5 minus negative 3 cube. Okay, so you're multiplying two numbers with the same signs. The answer must be positive. 5 times 4 is 20. And now you have 3 is just the exponent of 3. You have to write down the negative sign as it is. Just do 3 times 3 times 3. It would be negative 27. So negative and negative makes positive. So it would be 20 plus 27, that equals 47. Got it? So the correct option is 47. Okay, let's just do the F part also. Got it? 3 exponent 3 plus 3 times 7. Let me just write it down. 3 exponent 3 plus 3 times 7 divided by negative 2 exponent 4 plus 3 times negative 5 square divided by negative 15. Okay, let's just solve. Just solve them. 15 or 5? Hold on. 15. Okay, let's just solve them separately first. This part and this part. Then we'll add. So 3 exponent 3 means you have to do 3 times 3 times 3, and 3 times 7 makes 21. Then negative 2 exponent 4, it would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And this side you have to do 3. Negative 5 times negative 5 divided by negative 15. So it would be 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27 plus 21 divided by 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8 and 8 times 2 is 16. Negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25 and 25 times 3 is 75 over negative 15. Got it? Okay. So it would be 7 plus 48 over negative 16 plus 75 over negative 15. So 16 times 3 is 48. So you are left with negative 3 and 75 divided by 15 is negative 5. Got it? So you are adding two negative numbers. It would be negative 8. So the answer for this question is negative 8. Got it? Okay, let's just look at the question number 11. Evaluate both expressions. Evaluate each expression for x equals negative 2 and y equals negative 1. So you have to evaluate the expressions for the specific value of x or y and y. X squared plus y cubed, the first one is, and the values are x equals negative 2 and y equals negative 1. Let's just replace the variables with the value. X is negative 2, so it would be negative 2 square, and y is negative 1, so it would be negative 1 cube. So negative 2 square means you have to do negative 2 times negative 2, that would be a positive number 4, and negative 1 times 3 makes your exponent is even, that means answer must be even, and 1 time any number is 1. Positive and negative make negative, so it would be 4 minus 1, that equals 3. Got it? So it would be 3. Okay, let's just do the f. y5 plus y3 plus y. Let me just do it. Write it down. y5 plus y3 plus y and y6 plus y4 plus y square. Okay, and I think y has the value negative 1. Yes, y is given negative 1. Okay, just replace all the y with the value negative 1 exponent 5 plus negative 1 exponent 3 plus negative 1 divided by negative 1 exponent 6 plus negative 1 exponent 4 plus negative 1 exponent 2. Okay, you can see all the exponents in the numerator 5, 3, 1. They are the even numbers. That means that even if the exponent is even, and the when you evaluate, answer must be a negative number. It would be negative 1. This one is also negative and this one is also negative. Got it? And you can see all the denominators have the odd powers, that means they result in positive numbers. Got it? So it will be negative 3 over 3 and that equals negative 1. Got it? Okay, you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So we grade 9 maths. We've started with the chapter rational numbers. Lessons we have covered today are addition and subtraction of mixed numbers, multiplication and division of mixed numbers, and then addition operation with powers. Got it? So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the lessons for the all the lessons we did today. So if you need more help, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? If you have any question, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions. So please ask question if you have any. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.